Let's make some sourdough discard bagels.
A few videos before this one in my sourdough playlist, I made sourdough bagels with active sourdough starter, and I said that I was gonna compare them to my discard bagels, and a lot of you have been asking for the recipe, so here we go. I got this recipe from my girlfriend, Chelsea. She shared this with me and said that her family is obsessed with them. One of her family members even told her to start a micro bakery because they tasted these bagels and they loved them so much. Since we are using discard in this recipe and not active starter, it is only going to be a 1-day process here, unlike when you use an active starter and you need to do a bulk fermentation for a long time and then cold proofing. This recipe does not require that, so this video is only going to be 1 part. So don't worry, it's not gonna be a 2 or 3 part video. I will do everything in this video for you. At some point you do have to let it rise and double in size, but it will not take 6 to 8 hours like the active sourdough starter recipe that I made the other day. Okay, enough chatting, let's get to the recipe. First, we're gonna start with 4 cups of bread flour in our mixer, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, and 2 teaspoons of salt. Now I'm just gonna mix this up with a whisk just to get everything combined together. Now on a low speed with a dough hook, I'm going to add my sourdough discard and water. I have 200 grams of sourdough discard here and 1 1/4 cup of warm water. Now I'm gonna turn this up to a medium speed and let this go for like 4 to 5 minutes until we get a nice ball. It's been about 4 minutes, so I'm gonna check on my dough now. It is looking good, but we have to make sure it's not sticky. Dough is not sticky, so it's ready to go. I now have a greased bowl here, and I'm just going to plop this dough in the bowl. I'm gonna cover this now with my handy dandy plastic cover here and let this double in size. We'll be back when this has grown and doubled in size. Our dough has doubled in size, so now it's time to get shaping. Did put this in my oven with the oven light on just to speed this process up a bit, and it worked beautifully. While I am prepping and shaping this dough into 8 equal parts, I have a large pot of water on the stovetop right now, coming up to a boil with 2 tablespoons of sugar in it. This dough looks and feels phenomenal. Now I'm just going to do 8 equal parts. I'm not going to get fancy and measure here. I'm just going to eyeball it like so. Now I'm just going to take one of the pieces, fold it over into the center, roll it around, punch a hole in it,